For inferencing, on another occasion, I brought these items in, and the students all sat at their desk, and I told them that I snuck into my neighbor's trash and pulled these items out of the trash so they could look at the items as clues to try and infer what they could about my neighbor. And so, of course, they are like, you went in the trash, Miss Herbert. But it just gave them an opportunity to really get engaged in the activity. I passed out gloves and the whole ordeal. Of course, these items were from my home. Well, with these clues, they said, I infer that your neighbor is painting a room. And the reason I say that is because when my mom was getting ready to paint my room and she didn't know what color to use, she bought small little paints. So that was awesome that that student shared that information. Way to go. Another student said, my guess is your neighbors are healthy because they attributed the fiber drink and they attributed the Advocare as vitamins and drinks for someone who is healthy. They also, another student said that this was the golf ball holder. And so they inferred that my neighbors played golf. And lastly, this package right here, originally the young man said that that my neighbors could have been sick because it reminded him of a medicine packet. And I gave this to a student and I allowed her to read that out loud. And once she read instant coffee, he used his metacognition sheet to say, well, I am now changing my answer based on the new information. I infer that your neighbor is a coffee drinker. So just learning how to use clues to make good inferences to help read between the lines is what inferencing is. So those are some of the activities we've done for inferencing. Make sure in your reading composition book, you check this section out. They should have 2 of these inference charts. One, they were allowed to use a free book of their choice, library book, level book. I have a couple of highlight magazines, and they were to read that selection and choose 5 words that they didn't know and take it through the process of inferring a meaning, writing the sentence, and choosing the clues. The second inference chart will be with Titanic, and we'll continue that next week.